I hope now those who wanted to join, they have joined. Yesterday, sir, you just started saying good morning and you started, sir. You just didn't wait for 2 minutes also. Okay, ठीक है. Very good morning, बच्चों. And I hope I have given you 2 tasks yesterday. 2 homework. You remember? Number 1, keep a spiral bound or any notebook, copy, notebook, diary. If you have, many gifts come in the form of diary. If you have a diary, not necessarily it should read that 2024-25. No, we need some compendium. We need some booklet, right? Number 1. Number 2, I told you to answer the question why I want to clear NEET. You remember? Good morning everyone. Good morning, very good morning. Good morning. Anwar, good morning. Harshita, good morning. Gopal Naidu, good morning. Harshit, good morning. Kumar TV, good morning. Kumar TV, Milligram. Sheila Kavita, good morning. Junk Buddy, good morning. Junk Buddy, why you want to keep this name? Why don't you change this name? So we can change the name by which what appears on the YouTube. Or is it the same name like our channel name only comes? There is some regulation regarding that. If you can change the name temporarily, write your name. Don't want to reveal your name, write any God's name. Atheist, any name, XYZ. But junk is a very wrong connotation, junk. Junk, you understand what the junk means, okay? Good morning, channel name. Okay, so we cannot change, I believe. Okay, so the chapter which is on is Animal Kingdom. Yesterday, basically, I motivated you people, not motivated, I asked you people to do two things. Number 1, keep a notebook, spiral bound, or any other notebook or a diary, and write this answer, the answer to the question, why you want to clear the NEET examination, because this is very, very important, very, very crucial. Otherwise, believe me, this will be another year, just like 2024, this will also be another year, believe me. How I am sure about that? Majority we see every year like that. Otherwise, why I would be, in the very beginning, I would be highlighting this. And we found that those who have a strong reason, a very strong reason to become a doctor, or at least the strong reason to go to a medical college, only people having a strong reason, they are able to get into. Irrespective of their previous NEET marks, irrespective of how much hard work they have done in the first year, irrespective of that, a strong reason, believe me, beta, believe me, I can swear my work, I'm telling you very, very honestly, not simply to motivate you people. Those who have a strong reason, and a strong reason, I mean to say, a very emotionally connected reason, those are the guys who really make a change. See, there are some God-gifted ones, some are God-gifted. Their mind work in that manner only, right? So right from the beginning, they are very studious, right? So there are some. Well, why the God is unjust? No, it is not like that. Right now, academics, it look like that they are outperforming every one of you. But in the real world, in the real life, maybe God has given all almost equal weapon. Almost equal weapon. They have more missiles. You have more ammunition, more guns, more So if God have given almost equal distribution of talents, so some people use a talent in the very beginning, they can get into, even if they are not very strongly motivated, emotionally connected, they can get into. But all the others who are repeaters, for a repeater it is essential that a strong reason, and without a strong reason in this cutthroat competition, now this is the first chapter in our syllabus of zoology. The second chapter is the structural, the third chapter is breathing and exchange, fourth chapter is body fluid and circulation, fifth is excretory waste and elimination, then movement and locomotion. This is the order, you know that, right? You have the same NCERT order I am saying. In this order, the first chapter is animal kingdom. And the first part, so why we are doing this animal kingdom, why I want you to know about the animal world. One thing is interest, one thing is general knowledge, fine, okay. But with the perspective of need, on an average, 3 questions, okay? Sometimes even 4, sometimes 3. Now this is the number of questions which are expected every year from this. Don't bring any particular year, sir, in this one the 5 are given, you have said only 4. No. See, there are sometimes a paper can come unusual. Last year, I mean, this, in the 24 NEET, no question came on molecular basis of inheritance, particularly the DNA fingerprinting and human genome project. 23, one question on human genome and one question on DNA fingerprinting. So these little changes we are just seeing a broad perspective. 3 to 4 questions are expected in this chapter. So for us, this chapter, more than a chapter, this is, like 12 to 16 marks. Okay, 12 to 16 marks. 12 to 16 marks. The same score, the same marks which everyone will ask you, you will analyze later on when you write the NEET examination. In that, these many marks can be added just if you seriously do this topic, or else this will not be added. In fact, if you make a wrong answer, then 3 to 4 marks can be subtracted also. Hope you understand what I am trying to highlight right now. The first part of this chapter is the basis of classification. The basis of classification. The basis of classification. Tarvata, after that, we have the 11 important phyla. 11 important phyla. And lastly, we will, of course, revise this, and also we will write all the names of the example on one sheet. Only the example which are given in the NCERT book. So, starting with the basis of classification. Now, what are the basis of classification? What is classification? Classification, vargikaran, classification. Classification means grouping. It means grouping on the basis of similarities and dissimilarities. I repeat, grouping on the basis of similarities and dissimilarities. Something, if 2 things are grouped together, there must be something similar between them and dissimilar from others. Similar among them. In that way, we can group and you know that animal world is a very large, very, very big, very large, huge. If I say to you and ask you one question, of course, I'll be giving you a statement. You have to say true or false. Among all the known species of animals, or I'll go in this manner. Among all the recorded species of living organisms other than microorganisms, I'm talking about the macroorganisms. Among all the recorded species of macroorganisms, animals form the largest group. Animals form the largest group. Come on. I want you to, good morning, bacho, good morning, Yashwant, Yashwanti, good morning, born to fly. Ajay sir class, I think Arun sir class will be there. Botany, Arun sir is taking. Offline class, Sai Kiran, offline class, we have started here. Offline is already started. Many batches are formed offline. Yes, arthropoda, true. Harshit is saying true. And yes, Trumanjan, very good. 2/3 are arthropods. Okay. Yes, correct. Arthropoda, insecta. Yes, correct. Very good. Good. So maximum are the animals. 70% of the species known today, 70% of the species known today are animals. This information we all can get from the chapter of biodiversity and conservation. So 70% of all the species which have been recorded so far by IUCN, animals, right? These are animals. In such a large group, you need to have some basis of grouping. Otherwise, it is impossible for any person to study all of them in one lifetime. In fact, many lifetimes are required to study about all these animals. And even then also, I think it will remain undiscovered. So, bacho, please, the various basis of classification, can be, number one, something called level of organization, right? Number two, symmetry, okay? Number three, the number of germ layers, number of germ layers. We'll talk about that, what is the germ layer. Then number four, don't misunderstand this Lu. No, it is not Lu. I'll make it correct otherwise. Level of organization, symmetry, number of germ layers or germinal layers, right? Then we can have coelom. Coelom means the body cavity. Coelom, the body cavity. Number five, segmentation. Segmentation, also known as metamerism. Number six, notochord. So first of all, just go through the common basis of classification. We can divide the animals among these or on the basis of these factors into different group. We will study the group called phylum. Phylum, plural of phylum is not phylums. The plural of phylum is phyla. So when I speak phyla, plural is phyla. Correct, bacho? Okay? So I'll be speaking phyla. That means I have wanted to speak plural of phylum. We will divide these animals into phylum. You know that who are animals? Animals are, okay, who are animals? Animals are Animals are, and this is in the form of a question, 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? Animals are acellular, acellular and heterotrophic, acellular and heterotrophic. Animals are unicellular, unicellular and autotrophic. Animals are multicellular and saprotrophic. All animals are multicellular and heterotrophic. Now these are the 4 options. Very, very basic thing I'm asking you. So we are starting the animal kingdom. And if a teacher want to just ask, okay, let me just ask them whether they know. I mean, when I say teacher, I mean the paper setter of the NEET, the examiner. Correct answer, yes, bacho. And it is really good that invariably everyone is saying 4, and that is correct, absolutely correct. So this basic understanding we all have, that they are multicellular and they are heterotrophic. Very good. Can you tell me which kingdom? 3 is the answer of which kingdom? If I say answer is 3, what should I change in the question? Come on, think of. If I say answer, very good, bacho. I encourage correct answer, very good. Yes, you are right. If I change the answer as 3, if the answer is 3, I should have changed it. I should have changed this to fungi. I should have changed it to fungi or fungi. Very good. Then the answer would have been multicellular and saprotrophic. That is for fungi. But I hope you understand why the 3 is not the correct answer. I hope you understand saprotrophic. Saprotrophic are those who feed on dead and decaying matter. Saprotrophy matlab nourishment, nutrition, nourishment. Saprotrophy is the nutrition based on dead and decaying matter. Understood? Right. Shall we proceed? So all animals are multicellular. Okay. In our books, when we were at your age, when we were preparing for the NEET examination, at that time, amoeba Proteus was kept in kingdom Animalia or in animals. We used to study that one of the phylum is called, they used to call it phylum Protista. Yes, not Protozoa, Protista. Later on, we are following the R.H. Whitaker's 5 kingdom classification, in which all those acellular and eukaryotic organisms are classified separately. All those acellular and eukaryotic organisms are classified separately. Acellular. Okay, acellular, eukaryotic, 2 words. I'll start with the eukaryotic, prokaryotic. Hope everyone sitting out there, you have at least some idea about the eukaryotic and prokaryotic. These are the type of cells, one having a well-defined nucleus, we call them eukaryotic, and one does not have a well-defined nucleus, we call them prokaryotic. In fact, in the prokaryotic, there is only one plasma membrane, there is only one biomembrane, which is the plasma membrane which is outside. Inside, there is no membrane-bound organelle. Membrane-bound organelle are absent. Ribosomes are present, but ribosomes are not membrane-bound. I am saying membrane-bound organelles are absent. That type of cell system is called prokaryotic. Today, all bacteria, they represent the prokaryotes. Bacteria represent prokaryotes. Now listen, the language, very important. I am saying bacteria represent prokaryotes. I did not say bacterial cell. I don't call it a cell of bacteria. I call it a full organism, bacterium. Bacterium means one bacteria, one, singular. Plural, bacteria. Singular, bacterium, right? This is how the singular, plural are not simple like we use in English. When we use Greek and Latin languages, because these terms are given there in Greek and Latin languages, we use a different method of saying them plural. Bacterium. We don't call it a cell of bacterium, we call it a full organism, complete organism. The organism live like independent organism. The organism behave like an independent organism. Nourish, the organism respires, the organism grow, the organism divide into two. The organism behave like a complete living entity, a living organism. So where is the cell? Because we don't find anything other than that. In fact, let me talk about the let us say the bacterium. Some genetic material can be found. Genetic material, let us say the protozoa, one of the common protozoa called amoeba proteus. We all are aware of this amoeba proteus. Okay, so I have shown the nucleus. But I hope the discussion you are understanding. If in any part you have some doubt, you can ask me, because even I will not like that I am proceeding, but you are not following the things. Now, I am trying to show mitochondria here. I am showing membrane-bound organelles. This is the genetic material, the DNA, and this is amoeba, amoeba proteus. This is amoeba. This is bacillus, a bacterium. Now, if you compare them, you will find one thing is common, at least both are living organisms. We don't say these are the cells of amoeba, neither we say cells of bacterium. We say it's a full bacterium, it's a full amoeba. So, where is the question of calling them unicellular? Can we call them unicellular? The better word is, because when we follow the cell theory, if we follow the cell theory, who has propounded the cell theory? I hope you know about these things, basic things, cell theory. It is not in the zoology portion of the NCERT, I believe. But you people know about the cell theory. It is very, very basic, very, very common. Rudolf Virchow. No, you are right. Prajvita. Very good name. Shlidin and Schwann. Very good. Mohit, correct. Schwann and Shlidin. Appu. Yes. Shlidin and Schwann. This is cell theory. Very good. Dileshwar Rao, correct. And Yashaswini, very good. Shlideen and Shwan, Lakshmi, Gayatri, very good. Shlideen and Shwan, Shwan was a zoologist, expert of animal, and Shlideen, whether I'm pronouncing it correctly or not, but Shlideen, he was a botanist. Okay, and Shwan was a zoologist. According to these guys, they have propounded a theory we later on call it a cell theory. First of all, it is not a hypothesis. No, it is not a hypothesis. It is a theory. What is a theory and how they are different? Hypothesis depends upon, or it may change from individual to individual. Theory cannot be objected. Theory has been objected earlier and has passed the test of time. Theory can be proven in the laboratory, not once, multiple times, not by one, but by many. Theory is established. Right. So this is a cell theory. It is equivalent to a law, just like gravitational law. There is no one sitting who can defy the gravitational law. Right? Whether gravitation is present on any planet or not, but this law, gravitational law, it exists. Similarly, theory. So according to the cell theory, all living organisms, it says that all living organisms are made up of, come on, all living organisms are made up of, what shall I write here? Come on. All living organisms are made up of, what shall I write here? And be very, very specific. Be very specific. Yes, correct. Junk Buddy, Maleshwar, Adi, correct. Mohit, correct. Okay. Not enough. Correct. Appu, correct. And Thirumanjana, correct. Very good. Very good. I think all have given very, very correctly that all living organisms are made up of cells. But all living organisms are made up of cells. Is this or something else? This is correct? No, this is not correct as per the cell theory, because according to the cell theory, all living organisms are made up of cells. Cells, many cells. Bahuvachan, plural. All living organisms are made up of cells. Cell theory. You know the scientists, so there is no need to write on the board. I'm coming back here. I use the word acellular. 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 That means this organism is not made up of cells. ये बहुत सारे सेलों का नहीं बना. This is not made up of cells. At that time, Shlideen and Schwann just omitted these type of organisms. At that time, Shlideen and Schwann both have omitted these type of organisms, microscopic organisms. So therefore, if you read the cytology books, if you read the standard books, they say that the Monera and Protista, the organisms in Monera and Protista are not following the cell theory. Organisms are not following the cell theory. Bacteria and Protista, they do not follow the cell theory. if you read the standard literature, and therefore it should be rightly said that they are acellular. Now, why I discuss this topic to you, this point to you? If at any place you find the word acellular, don't misunderstand it. Don't misunderstand it. And if at any place you read the word unicellular, don't misjudge him. Don't start judging any person, anybody, even a teacher. Don't start judging. I am saying what is the standard language is being used. But standard language is just a parliamentary language. Sometimes even the NCERT has not used the very standard language. Okay, so sometimes it may happen. For example, sometimes in one place it says stomach pain. In one place, for example, in the chapter of human health and disease, under the typhoid fever, under the symptoms of the typhoid fever, it says stomach pain. Just like when we were kids, we used to write the application to the principal. Respected principal, sir, today I have stomach pain. Please grant me 1 day leave. Thanking you, stomach pain. Because at that time we didn't know that this stomach, what is paining is not necessarily the stomach. We are having abdominal pain. It should be abdominal. It should be abdominal rather than stomach pain. So as per the standard language, even at some places NCERT does not use. That's why I'm telling you both that, don't misjudge anyone. But standard, you will find acellular. These are acellular organisms. A matlab without. The organisms are not made up of cells. These organisms, acellular means the organisms are not made up of cells. Acellular means organisms are not made up of cells. I hope you understand. I hope you understand. So far this point is correct. Very good. Very, very good. Bacho, I hope, let me proceed further. I said about the bacteria, and bacteria, these are prokaryotes. They are acellular prokaryotes. Acellular prokaryotes. Bacteria, acellular prokaryotes. Level of organization. I just came back to make you again think in which, what we are doing. We are doing the different basis of classification. Under the various bases, the first one was level of organization. Level of organization. Under the level of organization, and after that, I have discussed one question to you that all animals, and you have answered it correctly, that animals are multicellular heterotrophs. And after that, I told you that the word acellular, because it is mentioned here, acellular, it means that they are not made up of cells. So who is acellular? Who is acellular? All the bacteria, all the protista, are acellular. All the bacteria, all the protista are acellular, which means that their bodies are not organized cells. Their bodies are not organized of cells. Acellular means their bodies are not organized of cells. Acellular. Okay? Animals are multicellular. That means all animal bodies are comprised of cells. Now, sometimes what happens that the cells can organize to form tissues. That tissues organize to form organs organize to form organ system, and organ systems organize to form organism. Malli, again, I said, Molecules organize to form cells. Cells organize to form tissues. Tissues organize to form organs. Organs organize to form organ system. And many organ systems organize to form organism. But we don't see that every animal, it has got very standard, very advanced feature. It has organ systems. We may see organs, independent organs are there, but organ system. Or organs have not made a team. There is no corporate system inside the body. In some of the animals, we found that they do not have even organs. Tissues are there, independent tissues are there. They are constituting, but at least they are not forming a team. Tissues have not formed a team. In some, we found that, oh my God, even they don't have the tissues. Of course, cells are there, they are multicellular. Cells are there. But cells are not organizing. They are not forming a teamwork. There is no established division of labor. Little bit is obviously there. But there is no very well organized division of labor. It is not a teamwork. Team India. All the 11 players, when they go on the wicket, they go with a mission that who want to win? Team wants to win. Team. Why? Because all of them are organized. And because of that, they have done some division of labor. Some says that, okay, I will be mainly practicing the batting. I want to become a batter. And I will be a very professional batter. For bowling, some can be said to be very, very professional. For some, if the professional batter, if the professional bowler, they could not do their work. At least we should have some who are not very well professional batter, neither a very well professional bowler, but an all-rounder. He can do the duty of both. We also require those types. We require one person who is a dedicated wicket keeper. One out of 11, one a dedicated wicket keeper, and another guy who can do wicket keeping if asked to. And he is not that professional, but in a way he is an all-rounder. If he puts the gears, he can do the wicket keeping if the main wicket keeper gets injured by chance. So we want another person. So in this way, the team is chosen. Then the team managers want that in the ground, who will look after them? They have to take, see, the main decision is to win for the team, but at the ground, some decisions to be taken. On the spot decisions to be taken. In the real time decisions to be taken. We want someone who can control them. Someone who can guide them. So we have a captain. A team has a captain. But then, God forbid, if the captain gets injured, then the team should not become orphaned. There should be another person who can take the work of a captain. Some teams, we call them vice captain. So a captain, a vice captain, wicket keeper, dedicated wicket keeper, extra wicket keeper, right? Then Team India comprises of some extras. If someone gets injured, for the fielding, at least we can ask them to come inside. We can at least replace extra. So, needless to give the importance of every part of the team. not only who are inside the ground, but even those who are outside the ground. There are, all of them are making one entity called Team India. In the same way, if many cells, they work in this way, that they are not working for their independent life. No, they all are working for Team India. That means they all are working for the team cells, and the team cells is the organism, is the tissue. The team of cell is the tissue. Similarly, if tissues, they form a team, same type, Team India type. If the tissues form a team, and they don't behave like an independent muscular tissue, connective tissue, epithelial tissue, no. But they behave like an organ, stomach, kidney, like an organ. So tissues organized to form organ. If organs think that if we can manage independently, if we survive independently, it will be a very, very basic type of living. But for some advanced way of living, let us make a team. From tomorrow onwards, you are not the stomach, you are not the esophagus, you are not the liver, you are not the small intestine, you are not the large intestine. We all make one team, and our team will be called digestive system. Similarly, when many systems come together, still we can form a team, right? From tomorrow, we will not survive for only digestive system, separately nervous system. We will survive for an organism. And that is an entity, an organism. So what I discussed just now, with the example of Team India, and particularly I gave the example of Cricket Team India, I am saying that what is the meaning of organization? Organization. When the molecules organize, they form protoplasm, cell. When the cells organize, they form tissue. Tissues organize, they form organs. Organs organize, they form organ system. Organ systems organize, they form organism. And my dear children, if I ask you, when organisms organize, what is that entity called? When many organisms come together, what is the term used for that entity? When many, Dileshwar Rao, very good try, will say, very, very good try. Community, beta, community matlab, community made up of many different species. Okay, so the better word is population. Because population means that all members of the same species. When many different populations organize, then form the community. So you are right, but only 1% error I have just highlighted here. That organisms, tarvata, population. And then after that, we will say community, because when many population, they organize. Yes, Ravi Kumar, yes. Ishwar, you are right, yes. Divya, you are right. It is population. Dileshwar Rao. Okay, very good. Population. So many people are answering, and I'm really happy that for me, 10, 15 members are answering very, very fast. It means that this, communication is going on correctly. Okay. And that's the reason I say, if the communication is going on for everyone, still how everyone are affected differently, that depends on that strong answer to that question, why I want to clear the NEET 2025. Why? The answer to that strong answer to that why, the connection to that why. Okay, bachon? So I hope you understand the meaning of organization. I am saying labels of organization, the various living organisms. You know that animals are multicellular, so I cannot say that when I say animals are multicellular, I cannot say that protoplasm organized to form cells. Already animals have many cells. Their bodies are made up of cells. They are multicellular. Very good. So we can say that, are they simply clusters of cells? Are they simply clusters of cells? That means cells have not organized, or they have formed the tissues. Cells have organized, or the organs have been formed. Organs are there, or organ systems are there. Organ system. And after that we have the organism, and the organism is our animal. The animal. Okay, so these are the various levels of organization. So what are the various levels? Okay, the various levels are: number 1, cellular; number 2, tissues; number 3, organs; and number 4, organ system. Cellular, tissue grade, tissue level, organ system levels. Okay, bacho, these are the levels of organization, and I have written in the acronym way as LOO, levels of organization. Don't call it LOO, please. Okay. Examples. Now you know that the 11 important phyla in the order of their evolution, in the order of their existence on this earth, in the order of their occurrence on this earth, in the order of their complexity. We have phylum Porifera, Cnidaria, Ctenophora, then Platyhelminthes, Aschelminthes, Annelida, Arthropoda, Mollusca, Echinodermata, Hemichordata, Chordata. ठीक है बेटा? These are the 11 important phyla. There are many phyla. Total phyla approximately 30. The most common of them are these 11. Okay? In fact, 10 are the most common and important. But what has happened, we are following a type of classification, the taxonomy, where Coelenterata is made up of 2 phyla, which is phylum Cnidaria and Ctenophora. And the word Coelenterata has been written with Cnidaria in our NCERT book. So as per this NCERT book, I am saying that 11 phyla, they constitute the important phyla. But don't think that only these are the animals. Chinna groups of many other animals are there. Chinna groups. Okay, bachcho, so let me write the examples. My question to you, example number 1, tell me which phylum represent cellular grade of organization. Tell me which phylum represents cellular grade, which phylum represent the tissue grade, which phylum represent the organs grade, and which phylum represents the organ system grade. It may be that one phylum or many phyla. I just want among these 11 phyla, you have to classify these 11 phyla among these 4 groups. Come on, please classify the 11 phyla among these 4 groups. So what I'm asking you, how can be done? I'll start writing and you start typing. Okay? So in this order, answer to the first one, what shall I write? Phylum Porifera. Very good. Phylum Porifera. Chalo, very good. अब बताओ tissue grade. Tissue grade Chepandi. And write in short, Porifera can be PO, Cnidaria can be CN, Ctenophora can be CT. Okay, so that you can write all of them so fast. Otherwise, to type the full name, it might be difficult, na? तो अब बताइए मुझे. No, tell me tissue grade. Very good answer. Tissue grade में 2 आंसर है हमारे पास. Cnidaria and Ctenophora. Come on, very good. Organ grade जानते हैं? Organ grade of organization. Very good. Organ grade में लिखेंगे अपन Platyhelminthes. Platy मतलब flat. Helminth means worms. Organ system grade. Organ system grade. Yes, you're right. Aschelminthes. Very good. What are the remaining phyla? Aschelminthes tarvata. For example, Annelida, arthropoda, mollusca. What about them? Annelida, yes. S. helminthes, two chordata. All these phyla, they have chordata. All these phyla, they have organ system grade of organization. S. helminthes, two chordata. Okay. This is Nidaria and Ctenophora, two example. Then Platyhelminthes we have in the organ grade, and organ system grade is S. helminthes to chordata. Okay, bacho? Now, a small confusion or a controversy. NCERT textbook has given that in Platyhelminthes, NCERT textbook has written that in Platyhelminthes the level of organization for the flatworms, the Platyhelminthes, the level of organization is both organ and organ system. So you will be asking, sir, which one is correct? And my answer is both are correct. Yes, both are correct. बेटा flatworm एक थोड़ी ना है. We don't have one flatworm. We have many flatworms, many of them. So most of them, mostly they have organ grade. A few of them have organ system grade. A few of them have organ system grade. A few कौन से हैं? Advanced form, which are more advanced than platyhelminths, but they are not the roundworms. They have still not formed the roundworms, but they are flat only. They are dorsoventrally flattened, but they have more organization. They are a little bit more complex than the basic platyhelminths. So most of them are basic and some advanced platyhelminths. A few advanced platyhelminths. I'll write this only. A few advanced platyhelminths. A few advanced platyhelminths, they have organ system. So the controversy solved. In fact, it is not a controversy, but it is a confusion. It is a confusion in the mind of some student. Confusion, and this is the answer to the confusion. I have addressed the confusion that what you should do. Suppose now a question comes to your mind, ki sir, if a question comes, for example, the question is platyhelminths have okay level of organization. Platyhelminths have dash level of organization. ठीक है. अब options are 1, 2, 3 and 4. Options are cellular, then we have tissues, we have organs and organ system. This is question number 1. The same information can be asked in this manner. Question number 2. Same question. Space कम है ना, confusion हो जाएगा. The same question, question number 2. Platyhelminths have dash level of organization. ठीक है. अब options are You have organ level, tissue level, organ system level, and one option which is very close to the NCERT, both 1 and 3. So we have two questions, okay? We have seen two questions, question number 1 and question number 2. What was question number 1? This is question number 1. But so this is the question number 1. Platyhelminths have, and 4 options are there. Come on, answer question number 1. Come on. First you answer question number 1. Shahi Noor, you are writing 7. Oh my God. I think it is a misprint of key typed by mistake, I understand. Yes, Kirtana, look. Question number 1. 1 का आंसर 4 क्यों आ रहा है बेटा? 1 का आंसर आएगा मोस्टली. क्या है मोस्टली? चूड़ो हियर, सी हियर, मोस्टली. Obviously you have to answer what is most of them have, and the correct answer here is organ grade of organization, because mostly they are organs, mostly they are organized organs. They don't have organ systems. Okay, but in question number 2, our answer has changed a little, because which one is correct? In fact, both is correct. Both is correct, but the various level, at what level we are asking, that is different. Okay, in this question number 2, answer bolo. 2 ka answer, and it is very easy. I hope you understand. Yes, Yashaswini, Appu, Kirti, Harshit, Harshini, Sheikh. Okay, Mohit, AS, Sai Kiran, Sai Saran, Anjum, Rifat Syed, Rahul, Lokesh, Kuchla, Manga, Kirtana, Divya. Yes, you're right. And the answer here is, so please don't unnecessarily confuse yourself. Don't fall trap. Ki sir, what will happen if this question comes? Obviously, you can, when you see the option, you can easily understand what should be the answer, because here you are answering very, very well. Here you are answering perfectly well. So both the questions have been answered correctly. I hope the level of organization is clear to everyone out there. I hope the level of organization is clear. Ho gaya na? Ab yaad karo. Please tell me, what was the second level I have written? Yeah, I will not go back. I want you to see. I just want that how much you are listening, reading the board. What was the second one? Yes, question number 1. Yes, question. ठीक है बेटा, very good. Second was no. I'm saying okay. Level बोल दिया ना मैंने. Sorry. My question is, what was the second basis of classification? What was the second basis of classification? Come on. Symmetry. Sai Saran understood. Yes, Leo Das, correct. Okay, very good. Very good. Hasini, Sania, good. The second one was symmetry. Now, what is symmetry, beta? Very good. You guys, so far you guys are going good. And believe me, if you go in this manner throughout these 11 months, believe me, zoology will not be a problem. Zoology will not be a problem. Zoology can add this much to your total score. So it will not be a problem, believe me, if this way you are listening, going. Obviously, right now you are much fired, less tired. Later on, what will happen? More tired, less fired. At that time, open the diary which I asked you to make and read the question why I want to clear NEET 2025. Okay. The second level was symmetry. Now, symmetry is the shape. Symmetry Symmetry means the shape. If the shape can be divided into two equal halves, if the shape is such that we can divide into two equal halves from any plane, from a plane, you just imagine a ball can be cut from any plane, a ball can be cut this way, this way, this way, a ball can be cut in any condition applies that should pass through the center. If the central axis, if we cut, we can get two equal halves. That design is called a symmetric design. That design is called symmetric design. What about this marker? Is this marker symmetrical? Is this marker symmetrical? Now, is this piece of thermocol? Is this piece of thermocol symmetrical? Do you see two pieces of thermocol? It's a big piece of thermocol, and this is a marker. Are these symmetrical? Sarkim? Is the bottle symmetrical? Is the bottle symmetrical? Okay. All these things are symmetrical. Very good. All these things are symmetrical. Now tell me, alum. You have seen alum. The shape of alum, is the shape of alum symmetrical? No. The shape of alum is not symmetrical. So some designs are symmetrical and some designs are not symmetrical or asymmetrical. Your sir has come, so now I will give viram to my voice. Alum is asymmetrical. Good. On the symmetry, we will discuss. If we have a class on Monday, fine. But I think Monday is a Bakrid. And Bakrid does not follow the moon wala, na? So I think Bakrid is confirmed on Monday. Maybe if not on Monday, on Tuesday we are meeting. Okay, bachcho, God bless you all. God bless you all. And whenever you come to college, if at all, please meet me. Please meet me. Because even though we have been together for 2-3 days, but still, my affection for you guys is building up. God bless you. Bye-bye. Take care. Now, what I am showing to you, after every class, you will be shown this type of QR code. Today is just for example. Today is just for example. So you can take a click or you can take the screenshot. Okay. And later on, you can visit this QR code and go to the site and continue anyway. I'm giving you guarantee it is not some bad site. Continue anyway, and you can just see all the 8 slides on your computer or on your smartphone. Okay, bye bye. Take care.